The Scientific Learning Reading Assistant is designed to give one-on-one help to students at every reading level. It is like having a personal tutor for each student in the class. The program listens to each student read and gives real-time oral feedback. If a student stumbles or gets stuck, the reading assistant intervenes by saying the word correctly, providing help at the moment it is needed most. The software works to build reading fluency, comprehension, and vocabulary. To use the program, students begin by logging into the Reading Assistant. Students then proceed to their library, where they click on the cover of the book they would like to read. Once in the book, the students begin by previewing the text and reading the book on their own. They also have the option to have the story read to them, and they can click the underlined words to learn definitions. Students can also click on any word to hear it read aloud. Throughout the text, there are also Think About It's, which ask the students questions based on the readings. Once the students have read the passage and done all of the Think About It's, they move on to the Read and Record stage. During this step, the program will record the student's voice as they read. As they read, some of the words may be highlighted in yellow. This means to try reading the word again. If students continue to have trouble saying the words, the reading assistant will pronounce it and the students will repeat and keep reading. After the students have read and recorded the reading passage, a fluency report pops up, showing how many words the student got correct per minute and if they reached their goal. After each recording, the words will be colored, as shown in the picture. The reading assistant then tells students to practice their red and blue words to improve their reading the next time. Students can also hear themselves read by clicking the Hear My Reading button at the top of the page. The last step is for students to take the quiz on what they have read. Students earn points for the questions they get right, and at the end they are able to see how many points they have earned altogether. Teachers can also listen to their students' recordings at any time. Individual reports are also available for each student, where the teacher can see how well they've done on each passage. As for the user, Reading Assistant is designed to meet the needs of all students from kindergarten to 12th grade. Teachers can place students in different levels of the Reading Assistant program, or the students can take a diagnostic test that will place them at the appropriate reading level. Reading Assistant Expanded Edition software offers additional support for English language learners, including directions for Spanish-speaking students, scaffolds for comprehension, and increased access to academic vocabulary. It also offers a content-rich glossary with powerful vocabulary-building information for ELLs. With online, on-demand access, students are able to use the program at school or at home for extra reading practice. To be most effective, the manufacturer's website recommends that students K through 3 use the program for a minimum of 20 minutes 3 days per week. In grades 4 to 5, a minimum of 30 minutes 3 days per week. 6 through 8, a minimum of 40 minutes 3 days per week. In grades 9 through 12, a minimum of 40 minutes 3 days per week. Teachers could set up a computer station in the back of the room where students could use the reading assistant during free time or as a center activity. Or they could schedule a lab time for the whole class to use the software. Also note that scientific learning requires that students must use high-quality noise-canceling headphones ranging from $25 to $50. All in all, the Reading Assistant does a great job to assess the needs of all students and help enhance reading ability. Other advantages are that scientific learning offers free webinars for teachers to learn more information and ways to use the program through iTunes. Additionally, there are some limitations, such as you must have internet to use the program. If you are interested in purchasing this software for your school, please visit the Scientific Learning Reading Assistant website